My name is Sandra Snel and I'm a coordinator of a part of the Minor Disruptive Events, and that is Module 2, which is focusing on environmental disasters. I'm also a teacher in the Minor, and in my course I teach students how to work with the geographical information system, how to use spatial data, to visualize this data, to analyze this data. But the main thing that I want to show our students is that there is so much information available, also spatial data that you can use to show how big a problem is, and also to show what the possible solutions are and what the effect of possible solutions is. In the first module of the Minor Disruptive Events, our students will focus on disaster risk reduction. And they will be following courses guided by teachers, and these are courses such as climate change impacts, epidemic response and prevention, crisis response coordination, and system thinking in disaster resilience. And in the second module of the Minor, our students will focus on environmental disasters, and they will be doing this mainly working in a project. They will work in small groups on projects that are assigned by organizations such as the province, nature monuments, and the National Institute of Public Health and Environment, but also other organizations that have projects that are focusing on environmental hazards that are in desperate need to be monitored and recovered. And that's where our students pop in, because they have a lot of creativity, they take a lot of initiative, and they have a multidisciplinary approach, because we have students ranging from business administration to environmental sciences, and it's really valuable that they look at a problem from different perspectives, and that gives very valuable solutions for the client. What do our students do in the Minor? They go out to do site visits. They take samples of the water, of the soil, of the vegetation. They analyze this in the lab. They have meetings with the clients to discuss their results. They have meetings with stakeholders. And through the whole project, they will be guided by one of the teachers. And a nice thing about these projects is that they work for a client, but also together with a client.
Hi, my name is Stijn. I just finished the Minor Disruptive Events. During this Minor, we worked on a project for nature restoration of the Loense and Drunse Duinen. I did this project with people from multiple backgrounds and different students. For this nature restoration, we started to monitor and map the nitrogen deposition within the area. What I really liked about this project is working in an interdisciplinary level and working with students from different backgrounds. This really gave me a new insight in different perspectives. It was very interesting to work for a real client together with an interdisciplinary group, and our teachers really creates a professional environment. The results from our research we presented in a story map, and this is a kind of online report with a bit more interaction, so that's also a new way for me of displaying results. In the course in Module 1, we also learned about resilience and how to respond to disasters. This is completely new for me, and I think it was very interesting. This is also knowledge we could use in the project itself, which was really nice.
Good day, my name is Maurits Dorland, and I'm a teacher environmental sciences at Avans. Together with 3 other teachers, we teach the course Crisis Response Coordination. And this is actually the course how to learn to deal with a crisis, emergency situation. Think of a big crisis in the world, such as the corona pandemic, or a volcanic eruption, or a tsunami. When a crisis happens in the world, usually there's a big need for a specific type of information from specific persons to specific persons. And how to get this information across in the soonest time is the big challenge of this course. Together with 2 of the other teachers, who are actually also working as a humanitarian aid, we're going to develop strategies and use innovative technologies to dive into the world of crisis management. So the course actually starts with joining a team in which you're going to select your personal crisis that you want to respond to. It can be anything. In the courses, you'll actually learn step by step how to identify the information and the persons that is needed for a certain crisis. We will actually also have a beautiful excursion to the crisis center in Brussels. And finally, you will design your own experiment where you'll be able to test if you can adequately respond to crisis situations. For example, the outbreak of a disease in a refugee camp, or an earthquake during a festival event.
So, my name is Mart Verwijmeren and I'm teaching a course on climate change impacts. And in this course, I will teach about how the climate has changed in the geologic past, but also, and especially about how the climate will change until 2050 or 2100. And in this course, I will also let you look up a lot of information on all the potential impacts of climate change. So, for example, how the prevalence of hurricanes can increase because of increasing temperatures of the ocean water. But the main goal of this course is that you start thinking about how climate change will impact several areas around the world, to also be able to integrate that in the project in this minor. So the course Climate Change Impacts will be important also in the projects that you will do. For example, in the project in the second module that will be partly about how drought will affect nature quality. So in this course you will learn on how to summarize information on how different scenarios predict how much drought there will be in the Netherlands, for example. So I'm also looking very much forward to work together with you in this course and also in the projects that we do in the minor. So feel free to ask us any questions about this minor and the projects that we do.